Time Travel Tuesday, the history of the U.S. government edition. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to this week's edition of Time Travel Tuesday. I'm your host, Miss Ramsell. Buckle in and get ready for our adventure of the day. Today we will be traveling back in time all the way to 1787. In this era, we will meet James Madison, the man who wrote the Constitution. We're actually going to take a closer look at the Constitution to see the rules that were written for the U.S. government. When James Madison wrote the Constitution, him and his colleagues decided that the government needed to have a separation of powers, which created the three branches of government: the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. First, we will take a closer look at the executive branch. This branch is held in the White House by none other than the president. His job is to sign the laws into effect. Next, we will learn about the judicial branch. This branch is held at the Supreme Court, where 9 Supreme Court judges decide if laws are constitutional. Last, we have the legislative branch. This branch is located at the Capitol building and is made up of the Senate and House of Representatives, otherwise known as Congress. Here, they are able to create the laws and control the budget. In order to prevent one branch from becoming too powerful, James Madison and his colleagues decided to create the checks and balance system. For this to work, every branch has certain jobs that enable them to examine another branch's behavior. The judicial branch is able to check the executive branch by declaring the president's acts unconstitutional. They can also check the legislative branch by declaring Congress's acts unconstitutional. The executive branch is able to check the legislative branch by vetoing laws that they present. To veto means that the president will not sign the law through. The legislative branch is able to check the judicial branch by nominating judges for the Supreme Court, and they can also impeach judges. They are able to check the executive branch by the power to impeach the president. To impeach means to remove from office. Wow, we sure have learned a lot about the U.S. government, but I think we better get back to 2016 before the day ends. All aboard the time machine. Whoosh. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Time Travel Tuesday. Today we learned about the three branches of government and their checks and balance system. Next week, we will explore the Constitution in more depth. We might even go to multiple decades. You'll have to join us next week if you want to find out.